With the advent of globalization, organizations, big or small, have ceased to be local. They have become global. This has increased the workforce diversity and given rise to cultural sensitivities. This globalization of organizations and its workforce led to the development of global human resource management. Even those organizations who consider themselves immune to transactions across geographical boundaries are connected to the wider network globally. There is interdependence between organizations in various areas and functions. The preliminary function of global human resource management is that the organization carries a local appeal in the host country despite maintaining an international feel. To exemplify, any multinational or international company would not like to be called as local. However, the same wants to have a domestic touch for the people in the host country, and therein lays the challenge. The objectives of global human resource management are as follows. To create a local appeal without compromising upon the global identity. Generating awareness of cross-cultural sensitivities among managers globally and hiring of staff across geographic boundaries. Training upon cultures and sensitivities of the host country. The strategic role of human resources management in a global scenario is to ensure that human resource management policies are in tandem with and in support of the firm's strategy, structure and controls. Specifically, when we talk of structures and controls, the following become worth mentioning in the context of global human resource management. Decision-making. There is a certain degree of centralization of operating decision-making. Compare this to the international strategy. The core competencies are centralized and the rest are decentralized. Coordination. A high degree of coordination is required in wake of the cross-cultural sensitivities. In addition, there is also a high need for cultural control. Integrating mechanisms. Many integrating mechanisms operate simultaneously. Let us now look at an example to understand global human resource management. Burger giant McDonald's Corp. is one of the largest restaurant chains in the world. It has a widespread presence across the globe, including India. McDonald's is well known for its hamburgers made with ground beef, French fries, and milkshakes. However, in markets across the world, McDonald's respects local cultures and has adopted its menu and dining experience to local preferences. So, McDonald's has varied its menu to accommodate the tastes and cultural sensibilities of residents in the countries around the world. In India, the McDonald's restaurants have dropped beef and pork from their menu in keeping with the sentiments and religious practices of the Hindus and Muslims. Also, the kitchens of McDonald's in India are divided into separate sections for cooking vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. McDonald's has always maintained a strong localization policy while at the same time maintaining its international brand image and flavor across the globe. McDonald's has also embraced a policy of hiring local talent at various levels to promote localization of its presence. The large success of McDonald's is attributed to its ability to cater to local tastes without losing its brand image. In India, some of its American classics have been introduced in numerous vegetarian versions like the McVeggie Burger and McSpicy Paneer as well as chicken offerings. Let's take a look at the global human resource management and the staffing policy. The role of staffing is still the same here, that is, hiring individuals with requisite skills to do a particular job. The challenge here is developing tools to promote a corporate culture that is almost the same everywhere except that the local sensitivities are taken care of. A key challenge faced in hiring is deciding upon the top management or key positions. Whether to choose a local from the host country for a key position or deploy one from the headquarters assumes importance. And finally, whether or not to have a uniform hiring policy globally remains a big challenge. An organization can choose to hire according to any of the staffing policies mentioned below. The first one is ethnocentric. In ethnocentric staffing policy, the key management positions are filled by the parent country individuals. The second one is polycentric. In polycentric staffing policy, the host country nationals manage subsidiaries, whereas the headquarter positions are held by the parent company nationals. And the third one is geocentric. In this staffing policy, the best and the most competent individuals hold key positions irrespective of the nationalities. Let me give you another tip. Geocentric staffing policy seems to be the best when it comes to global human resource management. The human resources are deployed productively, and it also helps build a strong cultural and informal management network. The flip side is that human resources become a bit expensive when hired on a geocentric basis. Besides, the national immigration policies may limit implementation. Let us now understand the issues affecting human resource management. The following are some of the key issues faced during human resource management: mergers and acquisitions, re-engineering, international expansion, downsizing, outsourcing, total quality management. Let us learn how can we improve human resource management. Once a strategic decision has been established and human resource management's effectiveness evaluated, leaders of human resource management function can explore how to improve its effectiveness in contributing to the firm's competitiveness. Here are a few areas which can help us improve the human resource management function as a whole. The first one is outsourcing. The second one is process redesign and information technology. The third one includes transactional activities, which include benefits administration, employment services, and record keeping. The fourth is the traditional activities like recruitment, selection, training, performance management, and compensation. And lastly, transformational activities like strategic redirection and renewal, cultural change, and management development.